sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Fantastic attendance. The teams will be stepping onto the pitch in just a moment. And please welcome our lads to the field.
And here is the national anthem of Morocco. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
Here's how the hosts line up.
They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
That's got things on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi, I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger.
Chance!
Couldn't quite control it. That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, they could break here. Clipped into space. Bruno breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Buchanan tries to think it through. Still goalless. Applies the finish!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. That's been drilled forward. Good take. And the shot! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 20.
Morocco have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Moved on forwards. Oh, good spread. Now here's the header! And he cuts out the supply. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. No, not quite.
Eustachio will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
David. David. Shot, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Proves too strong. Chance here to counter. And it's Buchanan. David. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
David, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Davis does really well to win the ball there. Riyad. Diop shifted upfield.
The referee has indicated
Hakimi.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Oh, it's come loose. And that has put paid to that. Aimed in towards the centre. And here comes the corner. Morocco can try it again now. Eustachio clears it away. And it's played forward. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Canada can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Riyadh. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Buchanan. Aim forwards. David. David goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mazraoui. Aim forwards. Well read, and the danger is averted. Looking to break at pace. Oh, well measured. Real chance, and the shots! Up towards the front line. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Spread out to the left. Buchanan. Moved on forwards. David! And it's Buchanan. That has been knocked clear. He can get that clear. That's a throw. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
And the substitutes are number 12.
Buchanan.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 9.
Shapes to shoot! That certainly packed the punch. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. That has been cut short. So what can they make of this? Nicely intercepted. Can he finish? It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Canada, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And he's done it. It's a goal, thanks to...
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
The substitutes are
That has certainly made things interesting.
number 2.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
And the substitutes are
Mazraoui wins the duel this time. King towards the front line. Davis cuts out the pass.
and we have substitutions taking place.
David. Oh, what a ball! He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
The fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
He's found a way through, and the shot!
They should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Morocco making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Yeah, not quite on the same wavelength. Al-Khanous. And it's played forward. I think we're just about done here. Larin. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it